Shah Jahan's daughter, who was the world's richest princess. After years of exile, the days of the Mughal princess Jahanara and her family have turned, and her father has become the emperor. It is the day of the coronation of Prince Khurram, and preparations are in full swing in the palace. Jahan Ara writes in her diary about that day, "We all wore new clothes. I wore a silk tunic and a navy blue tight-fitting pajama with silver zardozi work. I took a net scarf with silver work. Roshanara is wearing a vest of the same design. The only difference is that the color of her vest is bright yellow and gold. Jahanara Begum looks resplendent in a purple vest and a golden pashwaj. Dara, Shikoh, Aurangzeb and Murad are dressed in golden-lined jackets with lala pajamas and have different colored waistbands." Jahanara opened the jewelry boxes and gave us and Roshanara necklaces, bangles, earrings and anklets. The boys were given pearl necklaces, armlets, bracelet and rings. Mother had been getting ready for hours, and when we saw her, we were awestruck because she had never looked more majestic and beautiful. All the great elders of the Mughal Empire are present in the Diwan. Curtains have been put up for the ladies. We sat near the curtains so as to see the court. Tried to identify those whom I could identify. Nana Asif Khan was seen wearing a golden peshwaj and a red shawl on his shoulder. Abdul Rahim Khan Khana was busy in conversation with Prince Arjun Singh. The 9 soldiers of Mughal. Muhabbat Khan was looking different in his white moustache. Then I heard the sound of drums and realized that my father was coming. His name was taken with so many titles and courtesies that Roshanara said, "I didn't know that Abba had so many titles." I whispered, "Do you think they'll even remember it?" Jahanara further writes, "Father wore ornaments adorned with the finest jewels of the Mughal Empire. His peshwaj was of golden silk, worked with pearls and silver thread. There were diamond sarpaks, 2 wings on the turban, an ornament around the neck with 6 strings of pearls, and pearls the size of pigeons' eggs." She writes that the coronation ceremony was very simple. The Shah Imam preached and blessed them. Then, one after the other, all the emirs, sardars, kept coming according to their rank and giving them gifts along with congratulations. There were gold seals, jewelry boxes, rare diamonds, pearls, boxes of expensive silks from China, European perfumes and various types of jewelry, because the nobles knew that the father, Emperor Shah Jahan, loved jewelry. Annual stipend of 6 lakhs at the age of 14. Father made the first announcement in his capacity as emperor. He told the people present there that the title of the mother, Shah Jahan's wife, would be Mumtaz Mahal from today, and she would be given an annual stipend of 10 lakh rupees. Begum Nur Jahan be given an annual stipend of 2 lakh rupees. Nana Asif Khan had now become the prime minister of his father. He was given royal robes. Muhabbat Khan was given the Jagier of Ajmer. Arjun Singh was given gold seals, jewels and horses. What Jahanara has not mentioned is her own income. Perhaps this announcement did not happen on that day, because along with the coronation, a 1-month celebration was also announced. But her father and Emperor Shah Jahan had fixed an annual stipend of 6 lakh rupees for her. In this way, She had become the richest princess of the Mughal era when she was only 14 years old. Keep in mind that very few names of women have come to the fore during the period of Mughal rule, in which the names of Gulbadan Begum, Nur Jahan, Mumtaz Mahal, Jahanara, Roshanara and Zabanizar can be taken. Two of them, that is Nur Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal, were queens, and the status of the rest did not reach Jahanara because Roshanara could not become the head of a harem, that is Begum Sahiba or Padshah Begum. Mubarak Rahman Klim writes in his book Jahanara that after the death of Mumtaz Mahal, the emperor wore black mourning clothes, but some other historians say that he adopted a very simple and he was seen only in white clothes. However, after the death of his wife, his beard hair also turned grey. In such a situation, instead of handing over the responsibility of palace affairs to another queen, Shah Jahan made his daughter Jahanara as Padshah Begum and increased her annual stipend by 4 lakh rupees, which made her annual stipend 1 million. Speaking to the BBC, Dr. Aurangzeb Rashid, assistant professor in the Department of History and Culture at Jamia Millia, Delhi, said that Nur Jahan and Jahanara Begum were two important women of the Mughal period. She was not Malik-e-Hindustan, but after the death of her mother Mumtaz Begum, she was the most powerful woman in the Mughal Empire for the rest of her life. After the death of her mother, she was given the title of Padshah Begum, and the entire responsibility of the harem fell on the young shoulders of 17 years. World's richest woman.
He said, Heir Ara was not only the richest woman of her time in India, but in the whole world, and why not? Her father was the richest emperor of India, whose period has been called the Golden Age of India. Heir Ara's wealth can be gauged from the fact that she had many jagirs. On the day his father was crowned, he was given 1 lakh shrifiyas and 4 lakh rupees, while an annual stipend of 6 lakhs was given to him. The announcement was made. And after her mother's death, half of all her property was given to Jahan Ara and the remaining half was distributed among other children. Dr. M. Wasim Raja, Associate Professor of History at Aligarh Muslim University, describes her wealth. When she was made Padshah Begum, she received 1 lakh shrifiyas, 4 lakh rupees, and an annual grant of 4 lakh rupees on that day was given. The gardens given to them include Jahan Ara, Bagh Nur, and Bagh Safa. In his Jagir, the Sarkars of Uchal, Firzara, and Bachhol, Safapur, the Ra and the Pagana of Panipat were given. She was also given the city of Surat where her ships plied and she traded with the British. In his paper Read Before the Punjab Historical Society on the 12th of April 1913, the Director of Archaeology in the Sultanate of Nizam Hyderabad, G. Yazdani has written that this year, on the occasion of Nowroz, Jahan Ara was gifted jewellery and gems worth 20 lakhs. He has further written that Heir Ara was also responsible for the functions of the Southern, such as on the occasion of the Emperor's birthday and Nowroz, etc. She was the main functionary. Eid-e-Gulabi was celebrated in spring. On this occasion, princes and officials used to present Arki-Gulab to the Emperor in a jar of exquisite jewels. Itl Shabo Rose, i.e. when day and night are equal, was celebrated on Friday. On the occasion Heir Ara presented an octagonal throne worth 2.5 lakhs to the Emperor on the 19th of March 1637. From these it can be estimated that how much wealth she must have had.